Hello everyone, I am Surrendal the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/InsaneParents. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my kitten after she donated blood will convince you. And, random fact about my cat society is, well, they are certain that the first president of the United States was Al Gore, and the first vice president was Megatron. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, a 5-year-old is perfectly capable of fending for himself. And this person here says, help, I am 34 weeks pregnant, I have a 5-year-old son, stay-at-home mother, my fiance works 6 days per week, this makes it extremely hard for me to leave the house, it is a pain being pregnant and having to get my son ready and in the car, so I usually leave him home behind my fiance's back, no judgment please. Well, I think if it's too difficult, I think it might actually be easier to maybe ask a friend to help you, or I don't know, maybe ask your fiance to help you, or something like that. Maybe ask him to come in later, or something like that, if his job would allow that, or could ask a family member to help you. Anyways, this person goes on to say, well, I got caught today. Since I'm pregnant, I was craving this place in the mall. My son's lunch was in the oven, and I figured by the time it was ready, I would be home, considering the mall isn't over 15 minutes away. Yeah, cooking is kind of one of those things that you can't really just assume something like that. And speaking of which, if you're too much in pain of being pregnant to, take your child to school, why are you going to the mall? Anyways, this person goes on to say, my son is potty trained and just plays games on his iPad and watches TV. I get these messages from my fiance 30 minutes after I leave. My question is, would you guys be mad if your significant other spoke to you this way? I feel degraded and belittled over nothing. I mean, you did leave your 5-year-old home alone with the oven on, which is a fire hazard. And also, I don't think I need to tell you this, but we're not exactly our smartest when we're 5. Anyways, this person goes on to say, a 5-year-old is perfectly capable of fending for himself. Highly doubtful. Anyways, this person goes on to say, for an hour, I'm honestly about ready to pack my bags and never let my son see his father again, as well as when this baby is born. I would rather be single mother than ever be spoken to this way. I mean, he has right to be very worried about his child. Anyways, the husband here in this text exchange says, blank, where the F are you? I just got home. Why the F is blank here all by himself? Are you crazy? And this person here says, okay, relax, I'm effing 8 weeks pregnant. I went to get food at the mall food court. It was literally 15 minutes away. He was watching TV. I was hungry, and you don't get it because you can't be pregnant. Well, I'm pretty sure he can get the feeling of being hungry. I mean, he is a living, breathing being. Anyways, this person goes on to say, he's 5 years old and can walk and talk and crap on the toilet himself. Why do I need to be home? Why are you leaving work so early? Sounds like you're the one guilty of trying to start an argument out of nothing. I don't know. Why did you leave a 5-year-old all by himself? Anyways, this person here goes on to say, you left chicken nuggets in the oven with it on with our son home alone. How do you not see anything wrong with this? And this person here goes on to say, you literally have no argument there. I left the oven on because the chicken nuggets were cooking and ran to the mall. Figured by the time I got back, they would be done cooking for him. Yes. Because like I said, when it comes down to the oven being on and it cooking, especially assuming, is a great idea. Because it's not like an oven would be like a fire hazard or something like that you maybe need to make sure that you're there to possibly, kill the heat. Anyways, this person goes on to say, you need to watch your effing mouth, keep speaking to me this way, and me, blank, and your soon-to-be son will move back in with my mother. This is mental abuse coming from you. Yeah, this person does realize that that's not exactly gonna hold up in court. I mean, no lawyer is ever going to take this argument and, tell you that you're gonna win. Just straight up. And also, I'm gonna give this a special out of 50. Yeah, this person's an idiot for thinking that this was gonna work. And also, yeah, you're gonna lose in court. And this next post here says, Dad leaves his 11-month-old baby alone in her crib to get a drink and a snack. What could possibly go wrong? And this person here says, Am I the a-hole for going to the gas station less than 5 minutes away while the baby was asleep in the crib during the middle of the day? This is a pretty short one. I'm a new parent. My wife has had kids before. I don't ever leave the baby at home alone when I'm going far or by herself for extended periods of time. Last weekend, however, I went to a gas station down the street and around the corner, about a 2-minute drive to get a drink and a snack. It was the middle of the day, maybe 5 to 6 p.m. That's like evening, guy. Anyways, this person goes on to say, Our baby is 11 months old, in her crib, asleep. It took me about 5 to 10 minutes to get back there, and a few days ago, I made an offhand remark about having done this, and my wife was appalled, raising her voice upset. Her attitude towards it was, what if something happened while I was gone? Well, yeah, what if something did happen while you were gone? Anyways, this person goes on to say, I feel like the baby could have died in those 5 or 10 minutes. I was gone while in her crib. She probably would have died even with me here. By that I mean, I think my wife was overreacting and it wasn't that big of a deal. Am I the a-hole? For the record, I don't think my wife was being an a-hole. I just was wondering which perspective is the norm. I recognize people generally don't leave babies home alone, and I don't either. But it wasn't for a trip that was that far, and it seemed more reasonable to simply go there and back quickly than to wake up the baby for a drive. Okay, I'm gonna probably give this like a 45 out of 50. It's at least not as bad as the last one, and in all honesty, I think this guy could have A, probably walked there, and B, could have taken his baby and put it in a stroll, and maybe just took the baby with him. In all honesty, that probably would have been a better idea, and at least for this person, he did not do it for like a trip that was like 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back, like the last one. And also didn't have like a fire hazard going, so that's why I'm giving him a better score on the good parenting scale than the last person. I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.